Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Sephora haul. I think it's been a while since I've done a Sephora haul, although there's a couple products in here that I got through PR, but they're all still available at Sephora in case you're interested in just knowing what's at Sephora. And there's one thing that I purchased at Ulta, but the rest is from Sephora. Now I will say that I've tried to be a little bit more conscious of my makeup purchases, buying things that make sense, not buying things just to buy them and not buying things because of the hype. But I actually received, so you know how Sephora has that whole point program where you can swap out points for gift cards, but it only pops up every now and again. I had never seen it until recently, and when I saw it, I went a little ham and I got 3 of them. So I got a $300 credit essentially to Sephora that I had to spend, and then I also got a gift card from work and I had some birthday money. So I treated myself to some Sephora. It's been a while. I felt like it had been time, but yeah, let's go through the products. There's a few that I've used already, but most of it is still in the box, so let's do this. Okay, I'm actually gonna share the Ulta products with you guys first because they're right on top and they're just like staring at me in the face. So I'm gonna share these products with you guys first. The first thing is by NARS. So this is their, which one is this? There's 2 that are so super similar. Hot Nights palette. I actually heard Emily Noel talking about this on her channel, and so I kind of went out that same day and bought it because she talked really highly of it. So here's what it looks like. It is pretty much a full face palette. You have 4 eyeshadows, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I've used it a few times. I actually used it in a tutorial that I filmed here on my channel. So if you want to see this baby in action, I will link that video down below for you so that you can check it out. And then I also picked up the new Urban Decay foundation. So they came out with something called the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. I love Urban Decay products. I wasn't a huge fan of the original Naked foundation. And then they came out with the one that was like the all-nighter that was supposed to be super matte, and I was like, so-so about that. So this is supposed to be like a happy median. So I picked that up, and then I also picked up 2 of the new concealers. These came out together. These are really blown out on camera. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. I'm sitting in front of a window, and then I also have my ring light, and I feel like it's too much, but you guys let me know. So yeah, the foundation I picked up in the color 20 CP. And the concealer I picked up in 10 CP and also 20 CP. So I had planned on doing like a first impressions wear test with this, but I feel like at this point there's been so many other people that have done that is it really necessary for me to do that? Let me know if you guys want to see that and I'll film that for you. But that is all of the Ulta stuff. Let's hop into the Sephora stuff. Okay, so, wait, did I get this at Ulta also? I think I did. Oh man, this is turning into an Ulta and Sephora haul. I think I got this at Ulta, but I think it's available at Sephora. This is by Smashbox. They came out with a new line of their primerizer, like water spray thingamabobber. I don't know. Casey Holmes always talks really highly about her spray primer thing from Smashbox. Photo Finish Primer Water, that's what it's called. So they came out with a line that like has a bunch of different scents. This one is the lavender and orange scent, so I picked that up to try it. I have very similar skin type to Casey Holmes, so if there's a product that she likes, typically I end up liking it as well, just because we both live in the South where it's humid and we have very similar skin types. So I picked that up. Now the rest I'm pretty sure is from Sephora, so let's dig into it. The first thing here on top is by the brand SK-II. I got this with a gift card that I got from work because I have been wanting to try this product for a really long time. Now SK-II has an essence, and then they also have the toner lotion or clear facial treatment lotion, which is what this one is. The essence is $200, you guys. I cannot bring myself to purchase the essence. This one was, I think, like $78 or something like that. So I was like, okay, I'll try it first, and then if I fall in love, maybe I'll pick up the $200 essence. Oh my god, it's just so much. $200 for a bottle of something is just, I mean, I don't even have a perfume that costs $200. So, but yeah, this is the facial treatment clearing lotion. The bottle is glass. I mean, it's very, very luxe. So basically this is a toner lotion. So I'm excited to use it. I've heard really good things about the SK-II brand. So I picked that up. I also picked up some Hourglass products. Now Hourglass is one of my favorite brands pretty much ever. They have such luxe products. I end up really liking a lot of their products. I'm just making sure there isn't any more hiding. There isn't. Okay. So I picked up 3 Hourglass products. Is that right? Is there any more hiding back there? No, they're not. Okay. I have pregnancy brain, you guys, so I might forget. So the first thing I picked up is their new brow pencil. So they originally had their arch brow pencil, which was like the triangle shaped tip. This is a new one. It's the micro brow pencil. So this one has kind of like an oval shaped tip. I'm not going to be able to show you guys because it is itty bitty bitty bitty, but I really liked the arch pencil. So this is kind of like that same concept, but like a skinny tiny tip, kind of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencils, the Brow Wiz. So I picked up the color blonde. There's a spoolie on the other side. I am super pumped to try this out. I typically wouldn't spend this much money on a brow product anymore because, again, I'm trying to be more conscious of my spending, but I had the gift card, so I definitely picked it up. I'm super excited to try it out. They also came out with a few new colors of their Scattered Light eyeshadows. I love their Scattered Light eyeshadows. They are some of my absolute favorite glittery, shimmery eyeshadows ever. The color Aura, I am obsessed with. It is like a pinky rose gold, and I wear it literally all the time. I am so obsessed with it. So they came out with like 4 new colors. I picked up the color Ray, which is kind of like a beige, I would say. Oh, it's like, you could tell it's been sitting for a while. It sat outside in the humid hotness for a little bit. Luckily these are just powders, so they're not gonna like melt or anything. Like, see that right there? I don't know, the lighting isn't doing it any justice, but these have the most beautiful amount of like pigment and shimmer. They're not too over the top. They, see that? Oh my god. It is so beautiful, and it is so creamy. This one has like a little bit of a silvery, shimmery pigment to it. And then the undertone, or the under base, is like a brown beige. But I love these, oh, so much. I can't say enough good things about it. I think they are 100% worth the money. They are so good. Okay, the next thing I picked up is a full-size ambient lighting powder in the color Diffused Light. So I have one of the travel-sized palettes that came out around Christmas time that has a setting powder. It has this in it. It has a highlighter, 2 blushes, and a bronzer. It's actually in my hospital bag right now because I packed my hospital bag yesterday, so I'm planning on bringing that to the hospital with me. But this color was probably by far the color that I used the most out of that palette, or I have been using the most out of that palette, and I use it to set my under eyes. So I figured since I had the gift card, I had the money, I'd go ahead and pick up a full-sized version of it. This thing is huge. It's gonna last me forever, especially if I use it only to set my under eyes. But if you guys are unaware, the ambient lighting powders are basically like a very finely milled powder that you can use to set your whole face or set things like your under eyes, or you can even use it to like very gently highlight. But they have ambient lighting like kind of woven within the powder to give you like a glow lit from within. They are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I also have dim light, or is it dim infusion? One of them is a blush. Their blushes are awesome too. I think it's dim light is the other setting powder that I have. Yeah, because dim infusion is the blush, so dim light is the ambient lighting powder. They're so good, you guys. They have one to match pretty much every skin tone, but yeah, this I plan on using to set my under eyes with. I picked up a couple of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Charlotte Tilbury I have been literally obsessed with, you guys. I don't know what it is. I can't get enough of her products, but they are very expensive. So she came out with a new Hot Lips collection, which essentially she creates them to kind of emulate certain celebrities. So I picked up the color Glowing Jen and the color In Love with Olivia. I think one of them I've worn. I think it was In Love with Olivia. The packaging is really cool. Just the box. So here is, nope, I haven't worn this one. They smell good. In Love with Olivia is kind of just like a really pretty, ooh, so pretty. I can't wait to put that on my lips. So there's that one. And then the other one is, I'm trying to figure out what finish these are. They all have different finishes in this line. I think this one is the, oh, it's glossy, so maybe it's a cream finish. And then Glowing Gen is a similar color, leopard print packaging. The other one had stripes. They all have slightly different packaging with a rose gold undertone. Okay, this is the one I've worn so far. This has the kind of more demi matte finish right there. So they're very similar in color. This one, Glowing Gen, is just a little bit, has a hint more like darker maybe tone to it, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love Charlotte Tilbury lip products. I'm not a huge fan of matte or like heavy lip products anymore, but Charlotte Tilbury is one of those brands where I don't mind wearing them. So there's that. And then she also had, this just recently came to Sephora. Before it was only available on the Charlotte Tilbury website, but it's the Superstar Lips Glossy Starlit Lip Looks in the color Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is the only color that's available at Sephora. There are other colors available on her website and I think maybe the Nordstrom website, but Pillow Talk is the only one that's on the Sephora website. But essentially this is in her quintessential color Pillow Talk, which I have the original Pillow Talk lipstick. There's also a gloss, which I don't have, and then a lip liner. So she's just expanding the range of all of her Pillow Talk stuff. This is the more kind of like glossy, easy to wear version of her lipsticks, which I am all about right now. And it has a little bit more of a sheer undertone. So you can see how it's a little bit more sheer, but it's in the Pillow Talk color that everybody loves. And I'm excited to wear this. I've been all about just the easy to wear lip products. And this is definitely right in that same like genre family. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is huge and it's taking up a lot of space in the box, so I'm just gonna show you. I also picked this up. It was a 500 point perk, or maybe it was 750 points. I think it was 500 points. It's a full-size roller lash by Benefit. So I had never seen anything like this before. Typically you get like little travel-sized things with your points. So I was pretty pumped to see the full-size roller lash. So I picked that up. And then a couple more things in this box. I'm trying to see. A lot of these are just like the free samples. Yeah, free sample. Yeah, yep. Okay, so this is the last like thing that I purchased in these things right here in this box. So I picked up this eyeshadow palette by Huda Beauty. I've had my eye on this forever, you guys, and it's always available online, but it is never available in stores. And in my mind I was kind of like, okay, if I ever come across it in stock in a store, I'll buy it because that means it's meant to be, and I just never did. So I bit the bullet. I bought it with my gift cards. It's the Mauve Obsessions palette. So these little teeny palettes come in several different colors. There's like an orange one, a blue one, pretty much every color of the rainbow, a green one, a more nude one, and this is the mauve one. So I love mauve eyeshadows. They're kind of my jam. So here's what it looks like, particularly this color right here. Oh my god. They usually have it to swatch in store. It's just never in stock in store. So I have swatched this color probably a million times. It is really going to be hard for you guys to see, but it's just a really pretty champagne pink color. Her mattes are really nice too. So here is the mattes right there. So just a really pretty palette. I have her full size, I think it's called Nudes or Nude palette or something like that I really do enjoy quite a bit. So this one is a little more travel friendly, easy to use. I find myself using little palettes way more than big palettes, so there's that. The next thing I picked up is by Bare Minerals. It's their Desert Bloom blush palette. So this is another thing that Emily Noel talked about in her video. And I was like, okay, if Emily Noel likes it, I better check it out too. She's another one of my favorites. So it's only $25. And I don't think I've ever used Bare Minerals blushes before this. So I was intrigued. It comes with 3 different blush colors and they're full size. So $25 for 3 blush colors I think is a pretty dang good steal. So here's what they look like. They're really nice colors too. There's a peach, super soft, a pink, and then there's this more like darker berry color. The only one I can see myself not really using a lot is the darker berry color, but here's how they look. They swatch really nice. I'm loving that pink. Really pretty. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I figured I would give Bare Minerals a try. I was obsessed with their powder foundation way back in the day, like high school days, and then more recently I really like their lip products. So I will probably like their blushes as well. So there's that. I also picked up a backup of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Vanilla. Figure it's a good idea to have a backup of that. And then this was something that 11th Gorgeous talked about in one of their videos. And I was like, okay, so I love vanilla perfumes. La Vanilla is my absolute favorite perfume of all time. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know that La Vanilla is my jam. I've gone through like 7 bottles of it. It is just a pure sweet vanilla fragrance. And they talked about this one, which also has a vanilla undertone to it. So this is by the brand Sud Pacifique, I think is how you say it. And this is in the scent Vanilla Extreme. They have like a vanilla orange, a vanilla apricot, a vanilla lime, a vanilla lemon, but this is the one that's just vanilla Extreme. So I actually wore this the other day just so I could see if I like it. It smells different than La Vanilla. It smells actually very different from La Vanilla, but what it does still have is a very strong undertone. This one has more of like a vanilla cotton candy sweetness to it. Like it reminds me of eating cotton candy, like spun cotton candy with a vanilla taste to it. It smells really good, but it is much more sweet, like a very, very sweet fragrance. Whereas La Vanilla is just vanilla. It's just like you go into the kitchen, you open up a bottle of vanilla extract, you smell it. That's what La Vanilla smells like. This one is definitely sweeter. So I'm kind of glad I got the small one because I'm not sure that I'm gonna love it because it is very, very sweet. It's perfect for summertime, so it's actually perfect for this time of year. But there's that. And then moving on to this box, there's a few more things and then I'll show you what I got in PR. So all this is stuff that I purchased. That was a sample. So there's 3 things in this box. So the first thing are these Shiseido, I don't know how to say it, facial cotton pads. So this is something that is one of those things that I could never justify purchasing. People talk about them all the time. They're just cotton pads. They're cotton pads that you use to put toner on or whatever to get your makeup off, eye makeup remover, but I can't justify spending Sephora prices on something you can get at Walgreens for like $1. But because I had the gift cards, I figured I would splurge and kind of test it out. But yeah, these are they're just cotton pads. Everyone says they're absolutely amazing, so we'll have to see about that. I also picked up the Drunk Elephant Pro-Teeny Peptide Cream. I currently use the Lala Whipped, which is in the purple bottle. This is the more, it's totally blown out on camera. You can't even see what it looks like. It's in the teal mint green bottle. But this has a bunch of really cool things like peptides and stuff like that. I stayed away from this originally because I am pregnant and I wasn't sure if the ingredients in this would be safe for pregnancy, but I am almost at the end of my pregnancy. Baby boy's due in like 4 weeks as of me filming this video, so I figure by the time I finish up the Lala Whipped that I'm using now, I can transfer over to this and like I won't be pregnant anymore. I don't know, we'll see, but it's just basically one of the Drunk Elephant moisturizers and I really, really do love Drunk Elephant. I'm trying to make the lighting not so blown out. Is that better? Probably not. And then this is something I'm actually super duper excited about. It's the Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation. I am a huge powder foundation fan. I pretty much exclusively wear powder foundation unless I have a special event. Sometimes when I'm filming or on the weekends, I'll put a liquid foundation on, or if I know I have a really long day ahead of me, I'll put a liquid foundation on. But on the day today and going to work, I will typically just wear a powder foundation. So Too Faced came out with their Born This Way, but in a powder foundation form. So I picked up the same color that I wear in the liquid, which is the color Seashell. And here is what it looks like. I really liked their cocoa powder foundation. It doesn't smell like cocoa like the cocoa powder one. They discontinued that one though, so I'm hoping this is kind of a good replacement for that, but with a bigger color selection. So there's that. Now on to the PR stuff. So these, I got all of these products through Octoly. If you guys are unaware, Octoly is a network for influencers like myself, where you can go on and kind of apply for campaigns, and then if the company accepts it or likes you, then they will send you their product to test out for review purposes. So all of these were given to me with that intent in mind. The first thing I have been using for a couple of weeks now, it is really hot. Sorry I keep fussing with my hair. I'm just like dying. It is hot, hot, hot right now. And I think because I'm sitting in front of this light and this window, I'm just extra hot. Whew. But it is by the brand Fresh, and this, again, all of these are available at Sephora. This is by the brand Fresh. It is their Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Facial Wash. Oh, it's so blown out on camera. You can't see it. The bottle's really cute. It has like a little strawberry vine on it. It's super duper cute. But yeah, this is a gentle exfoliator. It has strawberry seeds in it and a little bit of a strawberry scent to it. I love the brand Fresh. I feel like their products are just fresh. Very appropriately named. But yeah, there's sugar and strawberry seeds in this to kind of help exfoliate your skin. I really like it. It says the sugar crystals gradually melt away as they micro polish your skin. There's strawberry extract in it, grapeseed oil, and a berry peel. So anyways, I've been using it in the shower. It's one that you can use daily, and I've been using it probably every other day or so, and I've really, really been liking it. This is something I just got a couple of days ago, also by the brand Fresh. I think I'm going to throw this in my hospital bag because I feel like you can never have too many lip balms in your hospital bag. At least that's what everybody says. But this is the Fresh Sugar Rose Lip Treatment. I've actually had this before, and it is one of the only lip balms I have used up entirely, like in its entirety. So I'm really glad to have another one, but it's really cool. You actually twist the cap off of it, which you don't do with many lip balms. The packaging is just very luxe and very cool. It smells like rose and lemon mixed together. More lemon, less rose, but it has this pink tint to it. Ooh, barely a pink tint to it. But I think this would be really nice to wear in the hospital. It'll make me feel less like I just gave birth and more, you know, like I'm kind of put together. So I think I'm gonna throw that in there. The next thing I got is from the brand Kevyn Aucoin. So this is their sculpting powder in the color light. I've actually had this before, but I had the color medium and it was just too dark. So I'm really glad to have the light version to test out again. Essentially, it's a contour powder and it's just in a matte formula. It is a really nice formula, and I really did enjoy the medium one, but oh, it's broken. Oh, it broke in transit. That sucks. It's okay, it's still usable. It's still super soft. So here's what it looks like. It has a nice neutral undertone. I think that'll actually be perfect for me to contour with. Not too harsh, not too dark. I think the medium one had more of like a warm undertone. This one is definitely more of like a shadowy taupey undertone, which is what contour powders in my mind are supposed to look like. So there's that. In that same package, I was sent the Eve Lom Cream Cleanser. So this is of course by the brand Eve Lom, and this is a makeup remover. I love cleansing balms, cleansing oils, makeup removers. I use one every single night when I'm removing my makeup. So I'm pretty excited. I've never tried the brand Eve Lom before. Packaging is super, super luxe. Oh, it has like a muslin cloth. Fancy. Ooh, warm a small amount of cleanser between your fingers, massage onto dry skin, place the muslin cloth in hot water and wring out, press the damp cloth on your face and hold for 5 seconds. That is fascinating to me. What? Oh, repeat 3 times. Oh, that's a lot. I won't do that. Rinse cloth in warm water to remove all traces of makeup. Interesting. I am excited to try this. Maybe I'll try it out in a video. It just seems so fancy with the muslin cloth. So, all right. More skincare. So this is by the brand Clarins. It is their Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I am in the market for a new face wash because mine is almost gone, and I love the brand Clarins. So Gentle Foaming Cleanser, right now I use the Kate Somerville Gentle Foaming Cleanser, so I really like the gentle stuff. And so I feel like I'll definitely like this one. It has a seal on it. I don't necessarily want to open it, but I kind of do because I kind of want to smell it, because that's kind of what I always do. The packaging is really, really nice. It doesn't really have a scent. It seems really super thick. Holy moly. That is thick. You have to squeeze that really hard to get that out, which is odd for a gentle foaming cleanser. We'll see. Again, I have had really good luck with Clarins products, so I'll definitely test that out and let you guys know. And then the last thing is by one of my favorite clean brands by Sephora. It is the Saturday Skin brand. So Saturday Skin, I've had a lot of luck with all of their products. I love their sheet masks. This is their Pretty Pop Probiotic Whipped Moisturizer, I'm assuming. So they have like a whole line of this like Pretty Pop thing. They have a serum, they have a sheet mask, which I've tried, and now this is kind of like the third product in that line. But essentially it is a moisturizer. They sent this little card along with it. So this says it is Unveil Your Luminosity, a luxuriously whipped cream with vitamin-rich and softening formula that boosts skin's suppleness. So again, I love their products. I've tried a lot of their moisturizers. I think they have 3. And I've liked them all, so I have a feeling I'll like this too. It's really heavy. It almost feels like a glass container. And, ooh, there's almost like a pearlescent finish. No scent. I think they do that on purpose. There's like no fragrance added. So yeah, if you guys have tried any of these products, let me know. I'm pretty dang excited. I'm actually really excited about this. It is a glass container. This is so luxe. This would look so nice just like sitting on my little bathroom sink. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I am done. I am sweating. I need to go drink some water and cool off a little bit. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of massively long haul. I've been filming for 30 minutes now, so this will probably be a pretty long video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you want to see any of these products used in a tutorial, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested in any of these products, I'm going to directly link them in my description box down below so you can purchase them. But yeah, other than that, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.